Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? What is going on? How's everybody doing? All right, we haven't done an evening live stream in a little bit here, guys. Ooh, so yeah, let's do a little live stream here. I stopped doing the evening live streams for a while because at the end of the day, nobody shows up for the evening live streams. Everybody wants the morning ones. And here's another perfect example. Nobody's here. Well, there's a couple of you guys here. A couple of you OGs are here. Appreciate you guys being here. All right, guys, let's talk about it. So, what was the close like? Well, I mean, for me, it was bullish, guys. We had a nice solid pump to finish the daily candle in the green. As you can see, two green candles in a row, two daily candles. Very, very nice, guys. Finished around that 62.7 level. And guys, the good news here is that the inverse head and shoulders is still valid. Still valid. We broke out of the falling wedge. For me, guys, in the next 2 or 3 days, sometime next week, I think we're going to break Bitcoin. We're going to break to the upside here. Now, we have some resistance at 64K. If we break through, guys, the target for this inverse head and shoulders to play out is around between $90,000 and $91,000 right up here, right? So for me, now listen, we're not just going to shoot up like that, okay? It's going to be more like this, right? We break through here, it's going to be more like this, you know? Huh. Here, let's do that better. It's going to be more like this, right? Break out, right? It's going to be kind of like that. It's not going to be just straight up, right? But it'll be dips and, all the way up. But the breakout on this is around 90 to 91K. So I have it set here at 90K right now. So we'll see what happens, guys. See if this plays out. Very, very bullish if it does. So far, guys, we have all the ingredients we need for this inverse head and shoulders to play out. We needed Bitcoin to dip down to 74 or 57K, and we did. We hit 57, I think 57.6 or something like that. Anyway, we hit it. We came back up. We needed to fall below 57, like to the downside, to invalidate this, okay? So we got what we needed out of this. Now we're going back to the upside. If we break to the upside here on Bitcoin, like I said, we could see 90 to 91K in the coming weeks. But I think we will see a breakout in the next few days over the 64K resistance level, guys. We just need some volume to start coming back into the market tomorrow. And we need, for the love of God, we need no bearish, stuff to come out. No bearish stuff to come out, okay? We just need some volume to come back in, and we should be okay here on Bitcoin. So everything's playing out beautifully. It was a great monthly close. If we go over to, that's the daily. If we go over to the weekly, same thing. We've got our inverse going on. We're just a hair below where we need to be. We're going to break out of here, guys, to the upside. Let's go over to the monthly and have a look. Boop, boop, boop. So looks like we're building a little bit of a bull flag here on the monthly, doesn't it? That kind of look like we're building a little bit of a bull flag on the monthly time frame. Very interesting, guys. Very, very interesting for the monthly. Just kind of realize that. So very nice, very nice. Could, which would fit, this would fit perfectly for the monthly to play out because we are looking to slowly creep our way up through the third quarter here now that tomorrow we're starting the third quarter of the year. So we could see sometime within that third quarter a break to the upside out of this bull flag on the monthly as well. So should be very interesting, guys. We're seeing a lot of bullishness in the charts. So we'll have to continue paying attention, right? So let's get into the chat here, see what everybody's talking about. Guys, as always, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Help the channel grow. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. You know what it is. All right. What else do we got? William, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. I picked up 300,000 more Miria today. Nice, man. Good pickup, brother. Good pickup. What's Miria looking like right now? Miria, yeah. Miria is a great pickup, man. A freaking nice pickup. I've been eyeing it myself, man. I've got to get more at these prices. But I can't help but wanting to finish my XCN bags first before I do anything else, right? I just want to get that XCM bag finished. But with Miria, yeah, these prices, I'm going to have to get more. Like, look how low the volume is, guys. 1.20 million in volume. That's what I'm saying. We have like no volume in the market right now. I hope next week is a big volume week. I mean, all the volume is in like even Pepe Red here. Like it's only got 51 million in trading volume, you know. KASPA had great volume, 279 million. Fantastic. But yeah, there's just no volume in the market right now, guys. Hopefully next week, you know, start of the week will be good. But Miria is a good pickup, William. I dig it, brother. Michael stayed up till 1 a.m. to watch the candles. Must be mad. Hey, you and me both, brother. I do the same stuff, man. You and me both. That's why this community rocks, right? KK, what's up, man? Just keep in mind that they're dumping an S ton of BTC soon. Not a bad thing, but a buying opportunity. Yeah, and if they do, we'll buy it. We will buy it all, baby, right? And here's like, I got something else to kind of counter that, though, KK. I got something else to kind of counter that, though, my friend. And you'll see when I get into the news, right? Miria will do well. Just don't expect any rewards for a few months. Yeah, people shouldn't be expecting rewards on anything for till sometime next year, right? That's the thing. That is the thing of it, right? Do not buy into any of these projects expecting to be rich in a month, because it's not going to happen, right? This is investing. This is probably next year, you know, Q1, Q2 next year. That's where I'm targeting. Your stream is always great. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. What was the monthly close for JASMY and Bitcoin? Well, we just had it. Bitcoin closed at 62.7. JASMY closed at about 2 cents, just under 2 cents 9. About 2 cents 9 we closed at. So very nice. If we go over to the JASMY chart, you know, and it's the same thing. JASMY's price action right now, the same thing as Bitcoin that I just showed you guys on the daily for Bitcoin, right? A couple of days. Look at this. We're only a couple of days, 2 or 3 days away from breaking to the upside out of this pennant here, right? We're just a couple of days away from it. Boom, break to the upside here. And if I go back over to Bitcoin on the daily time frame, same thing, guys, right? Oh, same thing. Hang on. See, we've broken out. A couple days from now, we're going to break to the upside here, in my opinion, on this, right? We're going to snap to the upside through 64K, which is going to help. And that's just a day or two away because we broke out of this falling wedge. So we're going to likely retest this trend line on the falling wedge. And then we're going to break up past 64K, in my opinion, which is going to help propel JASMY, because the altcoins will obviously run with Bitcoin on a breakout, right? So which will obviously propel JASMY to break out of this pattern in the next 2 or 3 days. Boom, to the upside. So next week, nothing's guaranteed, guys. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed. But next week could potentially be very, very juicy, right? Could be. Could be. Boomer, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Monthly cup and handle. On what? On JASMY? I mean, we still need a handle, right? If this is what you're talking about. We still need that handle, though, right? I feel so sorry for the crypto non-believers. I know. I feel you, Astro. I feel you, because there's a lot of people in my life too that, like, you care about them and stuff, and then you know that they're missing an opportunity, right? You know it. So I agree with you, man. 100%, 100% on that. The struggle is real, man. But my dad came down to visit me. He lives at like 8 hours away in another town, and he came to visit me the last few days, and he was asking me about crypto and stuff, and he told me. I explained a little bit to him. I was explaining the cycle to him and stuff, and I told him, or he told me, he said, well, he said, when we get to the next bear market, right, when you think we're close to the bottom, he says, tell me so that I can start buying some. Right. So I guess my dad's getting in on it, guys. He's finally getting in. I told him, I said, man, like, look, you're putting money into a retirement fund for what? Right? It's depreciating because the dollar's getting watered down. And to be honest with you, I mean, they're gonna continue to print money. So by the time he uses his money, or utilizes his retirement fund, it's gonna be worth even less than it is now. Right? Unbelievable, man. So I told him, I said, start putting money into Bitcoin instead. You know? I subscribed. I'm such a fan of your info. Thank you, brother. Kevin, we're family, brother. We're family, man. Been making dry powder, working 13-hour days. Nice. Yes. Grind away, brother. Grind away. Right on, Kev. Future is the GOAT. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. The Rob Father, you always amaze me on how you find the upside on everything. I try. Yeah, I try, right? Got to be positive, man, right? Yes, possible cup and handle for JASMY on the monthly. Depends on how it plays out. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, it's... Oh, I didn't switch my cursor over. Yeah, it's... It can play out, right? The potential is there. We need a couple more months to the downside here, though. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see, right? We will see. Right now, though, it kind of looks like, we're going to have this breakout to the upside, in my opinion. Jay, hey, I sent you a question I had over the Discord. Can you give it a look when you have a free moment? Let me see. I'll look at it right now, man. I'll look right now. Don't dare me, man. Don't dare me, brother. All right, let me read this here real quick. Give me 1 second. Started over your portfolio. Okay, yeah. I see what you're doing. Okay. I'll shoot you an answer in private, brother. I'll shoot you an answer about that in private after the stream. I got you covered, man. I got you covered. Yo, Nicholas, what's up, big dog? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. All right, guys, that is, we're all caught up in the chat, so I'm going to get into the news. We covered Bitcoin and JASMY's charts. So I'm going to jump into the news real quick, guys. We got a little bit to go over. If you have a question, if you want me to look at any charts for you or anything, send your request over in a super chat, and I will get to it promptly. Okay, let's have a look, guys. I did a video, should be coming out tomorrow, covering the buy wall on Swift, guys. We're going to have, in my opinion, a very, very big short squeeze on Swift very soon here. I think Swift is about to break a cent in the very, very short term as well. So keep an eye on that, guys. If you're trying to dollar cost average into Swift, man, not financial advice, guys, but we're almost at that point, man. We're almost at that point where it's going to be like, like JASMY. A lot of people, when JASMY broke a cent and then 3 cents, people are like, man, I wish I could have bought more at at half a cent. Swift's getting to that point, guys. It's coming. It's going to break a cent, and then you're gonna be buying it over a cent. So get in where you fit in. Don't say I didn't tell you. All right, let's have a look at the Swift chart, actually. I was looking at this as well. I did a video on this as well, guys. It's looking very, very bullish as well. All the charts are lined up nicely. Again, look at this on the daily. Just a couple more days, and we're going to break to the upside out of this as well. We've been inside this channel since March. Since March 5th, we've been inside this channel, guys. So very, very nice. And we're setting up in a pennant to break to the upside here. Like I said, I think with Swift, we're going to be looking at around that 1 cent level, somewhere around a cent. We're going to break through it very, very soon, guys. And also, just a big reminder here, guys, since we are talking about adoption of crypto, right? You got to remember.
Well, if Bitcoin will become the ultimate type of a form of the currency been adopted by human society, I can tell exactly what's going to happen as the worst scenario or the must scenario. We're all going to die.
We're all going to die. Bitcoin's getting adopted. We're all going to die. I can never not play that. That is amazing. We're all going to die. Oh, man. Look at this, guys. This is the kind of attitude you cannot have in crypto. This guy's going to get wrecked. Just sold all my KASPA and Matic. This price action is unacceptable. Unacceptable. That is one of the stupidest words I've ever heard used to describe an investment. The price action is unacceptable. Oh, I'm sorry. Did the crypto market not do what you wanted it to? Oh, muffin. Right? Guys, you can't have this kind of attitude. You will never, never, never make life-changing wealth in crypto if this piss poor attitude is what you have going on. Right? I don't know what the hell I'm selling because it's not doing what I want it to when I want it to do it. Good luck with that, buddy. Good luck with that. Bad attitude to have, guys. And check out this guy. Has someone choked on it, or has someone checked on him? Check this out, guys. This is good.
There's no intrinsic value to this asset. And now it's starting to be priced appropriately. So it has a, what's Bitcoin at? 16,000? It has another 17,000 to go down.
Duh, really?
Yeah, there's no intrinsic value to this product.
And do you think that people have just inherently lost faith in the idea behind crypto because of FTX?
Well, it became an ideology. And whenever you invest based on an ideology, you're going to make some decisions that are a little divorced from math.
And what do you mean by ideology?
Well, the people who really like crypto are convinced that it's the currency of the future and that a decentralized ledger is the way to go, and that anything that is controlled by a government entity is by definition a negative, and if it's done by the private sector freely, it will be better. And that's just not how currency works. Currency is a method of exchange and a store of value. And for that, there has to be a degree of trust, and you have to have it managed in terms of volume. I mean, one of the craziest things about Bitcoin is that there will never be more than X number of units of Bitcoin. Well, by default, that means it can't be used for trade, because the whole idea of economic activity is that there's expansion, which means you need more currency to lubricate and manage that expansion. If currency is locked in at a specific number, you get monetary inflation, and that is one of the fastest ways to destroy an economic model.
So because of the lack of Bitcoin, because there's a certain controlled number, the only thing that can happen is Bitcoin becomes more expensive.
Right. And that means that the people who hold it are the ones that make the money, but everyone else suffers. I'm sorry, that's not viable. The alternative is you have some private dude out there who generates the coins on a whim. How is that different from the monetary reserve?
Because of the lack of Bitcoin.
I want to play this part of it again, because this was the only part he was right about.
Because there's a certain controlled number. The only thing that can happen is Bitcoin becomes more expensive.
Right. And
the only thing that can happen is Bitcoin can become more expensive. Yes. Now, this guy... Not him, Joe Rogan, the other guy, the guy that's on here, right? He's advocating for how it can't work as a money. I don't care if Bitcoin works as a currency. I don't want it to be something that replaces the dollar. What I want it to do is turn my tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars into millions of dollars, right? That's what we want. This imbecile thinks we give a crap whether it takes over as a dollar. I mean, some of you might. I don't give a crap. Make me rich. That's it. That's why we're all here, right? That's why we're here. So this guy's a moron. End of story. All right. What else do we got? I know you guys love when I rant. All right, check this out. SEC delays launch of U.S. spot Ether ETF, pushing expected release to mid-July. Now, guys, I don't know if a lot of people are missing the boat on this or something, but I'm still seeing, this has been like 2 days old now, this announcement, right? Not this article, but the announcement is like 2 days old. And I'm still seeing people on X saying, oh, Ethereum ETF goes live next week. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. The SEC delayed it till the middle of July, right? So let's talk about it. The launch of the spot ETF, Ethereum ETF in the United States, originally accepted for early July, or anticipated, sorry, for early July, has faced delays by the U.S. SEC, according to Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchinian and James Seifert. The SEC has extended the review period of the S1 forms submitted by prospective issuers, pushing the expected launch to mid-July or later. The SEC has taken additional time to return the S1 forms, Balchinian stated, indicating a delay beyond the initial July 2nd target. The SEC has requested resubmission by July 8th, potentially postponing the ETF launch until mid to late July, as per Seifert's analysis. Nate Garcia, president of ETF Store, noted that recent S1 filing revisions were minor, suggesting a clearance within 12 to 14 days once resubmitted. Despite uncertainties in the exact timeline, the SEC has hinted at the possible summer launch. Earlier predictions by Balchinian in June suggested early July launch window. Yeah, and here's the thing about Balchinian you got to remember, guys, is that Balchinian gave the Ethereum ETF odds of a 90% denial, right? That's what he was saying in May. And I remember we were talking about it on the channel. So he was saying 90% chance that the Ethereum ETFs get denied. So what he says doesn't really mean much, right? The process for approving Ethereum ETFs involves 2 steps. The approval of the 19B-4 forms in May, which is completed for 8 ETF bidders, and now the review of the S1 forms. Unlike the 19B-4 filings, the S1 forms do not have an extended deadline subjecting users to the SEC's review schedule. Gary Gensler confirmed progress in the ETF approvals process on June 26. Major issuers like BlackRock, Fidelity, and others have been allowed to participate following the rule change. VanEck and others have prepared 8A forms for exchange listings by July 8th. Gensler cautioned that despite progress, actual listings on stock exchanges might not occur until September, emphasizing the process's reliance on issuers' response times. He highlighted ongoing coordination between the SEC and applicants. Yeah, okay, so why was Bitcoin able to happen in like a matter of a week or two, but the Ethereum ETFs might take till September for some reason to get listed? Tell me that's not a delay tactic, right? It's the exact same structure and everything from what I read. So just delay tactics from good old Gary Gensler. Good old Gary Gensler. Somebody needs to hug Gare Bear. Coinbase sues SEC and FDIC, unveiling the truth through FOIA challenge. Coinbase, one of the leading cryptocurrency exchanges in the U.S., has initiated lawsuits against the SEC and the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, in a significant legal move filed on June 27th. These legal actions accused the SEC and FDIC of failing to comply with Freedom of Information Act requests, shedding light on the continuous issue related to Ethereum's shift to proof of stake consensus. As Coinbase sues the SEC, observers are keen to see the outcome of in the coming days. According to the report by Fox Business, Coinbase's legal actions target what is perceived as the SEC and FDIC's failure to adequately respond to a FOIA request submitted to the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia. The request specifically sought insight into the SEC's stance on Ethereum, particularly regarding its upcoming shift to proof of stake mechanism. The legal documents filed by Coinbase, prepared with the assistance of consultants firm History Associates Inc., underscores the exchange's frustration with federal regulatory agencies. History Associates stated, for nearly 2 years, a wide array of federal financial regulators, including the SEC and FDIC and the Federal Reserve Board, have used every regulatory tool at their disposal to try to cripple the digital asset industry. This FOIA lawsuit seeks to bring to light the FDIC's role in the unlawful scheme. Coinbase's allegations are pointed. The lawsuit accuses the SEC and FDIC of attempting to exclude cryptocurrency firms from the traditional banking sector. They depict these actions as part of a broader effort to undermine the crypto industry's access to essential financial services. Coinbase's legal filings assert that the SEC's refusal to disclose records related to concluded investigations obstructs transparency and complicates understanding of the regulatory framework guiding the agency's enforcement decisions. A deliberate obstruction to understanding the legal frameworks behind the agency's enforcement actions, Coinbase stated in legal documents. Piss off with your ad. History Associates underscores ongoing regulatory dispute between Coinbase and the U.S. Financial regulators as pivotal in the broader discussion on the regulatory framework for digital assets in the United States. These lawsuits reflect Coinbase's push for a clearer guidelines and enhanced transparency in cryptocurrency sector regulatory processes. In a statement shared on X thread, Paul Graywall, Coinbase's chief legal officer, said, "Financial regulators have employed various tools to attempt to stifle the digital asset industry. This is no way to regulate, and this is no way to operate a transparent government." The lawsuits against the SEC and FDIC mark a major escalation in Coinbase's challenge against regulatory overreach and non-compliance with FOIA obligations. The outcome of these proceedings could have significant implications for Coinbase and the broader cryptocurrency ecosystem, which is navigating regulatory uncertainties in the U.S. Industry analysts have pointed out that regulatory uncertainties can potentially hinder innovation and investment in the cryptocurrency sector. The results of Coinbase's legal actions could establish precedents for resolving future regulatory disputes. They might shape the creation of more precise guidance and regulating digital assets in the United States. So, basically, the SEC is hiding these documents because them and the FDIC have been inappropriately and unlawfully conspiring against the digital asset space and preventing banks from working with the digital asset space behind the scenes, which is unlawful, which is why the SEC is refusing to provide these documents on the FOIA request, which they also are not legally allowed to do, right? You see how Gary just keeps breaking the law whenever he wants, right? Funny how that works. So at what point does this man end up in prison, right? I would say everyone's so concerned with the fact that Trump is a convicted felon. Gary Gensler's broken like 30 laws this week. Why does no one care that he's not in jail? Like, anyway. check this out, guys. A bigger whale has just entered the market. I've been talking about it. Just in, a much bigger fish swam into the pond. You've got more fiat than Michael Saylor, but can you stack more Bitcoin, Michael Dell? So here is Michael Saylor's net worth billions by X individuals. Michael Saylor, Peter Thiel, and then Michael Dell. Boom! Check that out, guys. Look at his net worth. And he just sold, I covered earlier, he just sold what, $1.3 billion worth of shares. How much you want to bet that money's going into Bitcoin? They're going to add, Dell is going to add Bitcoin to their balance sheets. You watch, because they saw what happened to the price, to the market cap and the value of MicroStrategy utilizing that strategy. So get ready for more mass adoption, guys. And we're going to see many, many billionaires and companies do this now because of the effect that it has, the intrinsic value that it has on their company's stock. That's why, right? Massive adoption, guys. Massive adoption. What else do we got? Japanese public company Metaplanet, who also did the same thing and added Bitcoin to their balance sheets, right? Establishes a wholly owned subsidiary to amplify its Bitcoin strategy. Guys, I just talked about it, man. Adoption. This is what it looks like, guys. Absolutely bullish. Absolutely bullish. All right. What else do we got? All right. So that's the news. Let's get back into the chat. We'll pull the JASMY chart back up. All right. What do we got in the chat, guys? Nacho, what's up, buddy? What's up, Rob? How's everything? Just working on my side gigs, getting that extra money from my portfolio. That's what I like to hear, brother. You got this locked down, man. I dig it. I've been putting $50 on KASPA on the daily, and I'm not selling any of it because I believe it's going to become something really big in the future. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Fast Too Curious, what's up, fam? Caught the stream. Notification from YouTube is, yes, I agree, man. See, people have been asking me why I put the countdown at the beginning of every live stream now. Well, I put the countdown there because it's not, I get so many people when I wasn't putting it in. So many people were showing up when we had like 5 minutes left of the stream, and they're like, what the hell? Like, you know, I'm an hour late or I'm 2 hours late or whatever, right? So now I do that to buffer, to give YouTube the opportunity to send the notification out, or for people to realize that we're going live, right? So Maltasanti, what's up, man? Good to see you. Kevin, thank you for all your hard work. Hey, thank you for supporting the channel, Kevin. I appreciate you, man. GT, what's up, man? Robin, Investing Bros are bullish on JASMY. They were part of the Crypto Jebs channel. Built a decent following 1 year since they split. Yeah, I did. I actually saw their JASMY price prediction video. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind Investing Bros. They're fairly good. Funny you mentioned them, because I think I watched their KASPA price prediction video today. I want to say I watched it today. I think they said they could see KASPA going to $4 or something like that, right? Yeah, they're pretty decent. I like them. If Dell jumps in and others follow, start the tidal wave. Yes, exactly. Sorry, Rob, but I'm stealing your strategy. I'm putting at least $10 in BTC every day or so. Hey, absolutely, brother. You steal my strategy, man. I got you, man. I got you covered. We are a family here, guys, right? We are all going to win together. That is the plan. That's the strategy. Gain, do you really think we'll have a good alt season this cycle? And why? Yes, I do. I do, Gain, because I'm a big believer in the 4-year cycle. And, this is the 4th cycle, and nothing has really changed on the macro when it comes to a cycle, right? I literally just did a video that comes out, I think, tonight or tomorrow, breaking down some of these bears who are talking about the bull runs over and stuff like that. I don't want to give too much of it away, but I give you my reasons in that video why I think we still have a hell of a big bull run coming, right? So do not miss that video. It comes out. Let me check. It comes out tomorrow morning. It'll be out tomorrow morning. Make sure you catch that video, my friend. You're not going to want to miss it. Hopefully, it will help give you some confidence in the market. What do we got here? Yeah, they seem down to earth investing. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they do. They do. And I do like their, they do have a good formula for doing their price predictions and stuff like that, right? Sometimes they miss a little bit of information in terms of narratives and stuff like that, but outside of that, I like their strategy. Kevin, check out what Hara just posted, please. What did Hara just post? What did Hara just post? Hang on a second. I'm pulling up Hara's page. Hara, you're talking about his repost 32 minutes ago? Let's have a look at it together, guys. I'm reading this brand new with you guys. So what do we got? Hara just retweeted this. Exclusive. Sony Group, one of Japan's largest companies, has acquired Amber Japan, officially entering the crypto exchange field. Sony's business includes games, music, cameras, etc. With a market value of more than $100 billion, Singapore's market maker, Amber Group, acquired Japan's regulated cryptocurrency exchange platform, Decurrent, in early 2022. The exchange and changed its name to Amber Japan. Later, due to the collapse of FTX, Amber Group fell into trouble and was suspected of a complete debt-to-equity transaction. Amber Group investors include Temasek, something China, Pantera, Tiger, Coinbase, etc. Okay, fun, interesting little tidbit on that, my friend, since they're talking about a little part here that it's just a little nugget that I just kind of picked up by reading that, okay? And that is that there's Singapore's market maker, Amber Group, acquired by Japan's regulated cryptocurrency market trading platform, Decurrent. Okay, so Singapore's market maker, Amber Group. I just did a video the other day talking about how JASMY's contract is officially up with DWF Labs, and JASMY will be in the market for a new market maker. Maybe we have some sort of a connection here, right? I'll have to do a little bit of more deeper diving into it, Kev, but we could have some potential here, man. This could be something big. I'm going to do a little bit of deep diving, man. Thanks for pointing that out, brother. Thanks for pointing that out. We could see Amber Group. So we're going to keep an eye on maybe Amber Group becoming JASMY's next market maker. That would be interesting. Because this cycle looks a bit messed up compared to before. Philip, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Let's hope so. Cheers, man. Let's hope so, mate. Cheers, man. Absolutely. Don't miss that video. I'm telling you, you'll love it. I give you a fantastic perspective on the market on this cycle, right? Got some more Swift at 0.5, nearly 2 million. Nice. Congratulations, brother. Fantastic pickup, man. Sam, what's up, man? Just broke my goals for Swift, and now I'm dipping back into JASMY hard while I continue to sprinkle in my DCA for XCN and Spell. Nice. Fantastic, man. See, I love it, guys. I love it. All we do is win, right? That's all we do, baby. That's all we do. All right, guys. So, Rob, XCN holders are starting to climb on chain. Yes, I know. It's starting to gain some momentum. And the thing is, right? The thing is, if I jump over to here, let's jump over to XCN right now. Right? We're still in this pattern, guys. We have been sitting here like this, right? We've been sitting here like this since what is this? Since April 12th. right? Since April 12th, we've just been kind of in this little pennant here, this little pattern, right? This breakout for me, guys, is going to be massive. Like I said, it's been since April. So we've got April, May, June, right? This is 3 months in the making. 3 months in the making, guys, right? Now, let me show you something here. Let me show you something here. Okay? 3 months. Keep that number in mind. It's been consolidating in that channel for 3 months, right? Now, look at this. I want to show you something here. Okay? Don't mind this. This is just a temporary thing I'm showing you here. Okay? Look at this. How long did JASMY sit in this channel, right, before it broke up to the upside? 3 months. 3 months, right? So we could see something very similar to JASMY, to XCN, that we saw with JASMY, right? JASMY broke out. Hang on. JASMY broke out. We'll see how much of a percent JASMY broke out of that. So where did we go from there? So we went. JASMY broke out 156%. 156% from that channel, from going in that channel sideways, right? So let's say Swift does the same thing. 156%, we would be looking at about a 2039 for XCN, roughly. I think we'll go a little bit higher than that personally. I think 205 is probably closer to where we'll be, but if it mirrors what JASMY did after the 3-month build, we'd be looking at about almost 204. 204. I would take that. I would take that for sure. That's, what is that? That's like a, I don't know, 4x or something, right? I would take that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Investing bros are a bunch of amateurs compared to Jeb. You know what? With Jeb, I watch him from time to time, and I've always kind of liked Jeb, but he's become, there's some YouTubers that are starting to become almost unwatchable, right? Like Jeb, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian man, okay? But I don't flood my channel with Christian content. I don't. I talk about it from time to time, but no one would watch my channel if I just flooded it with Christian content all the time, because it's a crypto channel, right? If you want to talk about Jesus and stuff like that, that's fine. I endorse it. But make a channel to do that, right? He does it too much, and in my opinion, and it's like I'm watching a video to learn about crypto, and I spend 20 minutes of a 25-minute video listening to him talk about other stuff that's not related to the topic of the project, like of the video. You know what I'm saying? So he's got a little bit too far away from the point of his videos, I suppose, right? July is totally going to be a start of a bull run, fingers crossed. Yes, absolutely, man. Absolutely, Richie Rich. Good to see you, by the way, brother. From the past cycle, it's usually 90 to 100 days after the halving moves happen. Yes. If CPI in July shows inflation coming down, then bam, to the upside. Absolutely. Living in Central Florida, what's up, man? LFG, XCN, and Swift. Absolutely, man. Maltasanti, when does Binance review the innovations? On the first week of July, but they usually don't make any announcements until the second or third week of July. So they could decide to move JASMY out of the innovation zone the first week of July and not tell us until the third week of July. So have a little bit of patience, right? Will JASMY lock up this month? Actually, funny that you should ask about that, because I do have a video coming out, and I think I've identified the strategy in which JASMY is locking up coins, right? Because now I'm trying to find it so I can share it with you guys. That's why I haven't talked about it. But this new collaboration that JASMY has, this new promotion that JASMY has with DOEX Exchange, that's DOEX, okay? I'll actually bring it up here because Hara had actually retweeted what they said, right? I'm just trying to refine the confirmation of the information. So this new collaboration with JASMY and DOEX Exchange in Japan, they actually have collaborated with JASMY, from what I understand, to incentivize people who are holding JASMY on their exchange to lock them up. So from what I've read, 3 to 400 billion 3 to 400 million tokens of JASMY has been locked up on this exchange since this promotion started, right? And when they did the first lockup of 100 million tokens, they did the same thing. They had an exchange in Japan do it, right? So you see what they're doing here? They're working with the exchanges to incentivize these lockups to happen on exchange, right? So I'm looking for further confirmation, but from my understanding, they've locked up successfully another 3 to 400 million tokens due to this collaboration with DOEX, right? So, and I told you guys, like, they're not putting a parade out there for you to see. They said that this was what they were going to do, and they're just doing it, right? They're not out there making announcement after announcement about it, right? Alberto, what's up, buddy? Hey, Rob, what do you think of Phalanx? Let's have a look, man. What do I think about Phalanx? I will tell you, good sir. $10 million market cap. That's good. No max supply. It's on Solana. That's good. It's up 6% today. Hmm, 250% on the year. All-time high was a month ago. 204. Okay, but what do they do? It's a DEX. Okay, so it's another decentralized exchange on Solana. Oh, yeah. I mean, it seems okay to me. I need to know more about the exchange, but I mean, they've already got some DEXs on Solana, but market cap's reasonably low, so it seems okay, man. Sergio, what's up, man? Hey, JASMY family, been a while. Thanks, Rob, for keeping me in tune. Hey, no problem, man. I got you covered, brother. Thanks for supporting the channel. Yes, Rob, it shows that Christians invest in cryptos. Yes, yeah. Like I'm a heavy Christian too, my friend. Absolutely. I go to church every Sunday, right? I just understand that there's a line, right? Like, you guys don't come here to watch me preach to you about Jesus, right? You don't. Right? Half of you guys would tune out if I did that, you know? If at the end of the day, if anyone wants to talk to me about it, you can private DM me over in our Discord, and we can talk till the cows come home about it, right? So absolutely. When will Swift move like JASMY? Soon, man. I don't have a crystal ball, but soon, brother. So Coinbase are not converting Fetch AI, Ocean, and ASI, and therefore I swapped them for more render and Acash. Lucky I did, as Ocean and Fetch gone down. Nice, yeah. I mean, absolutely. See, for me, Gain, I'm doing is I'm waiting, because I think there's going to be a sell the news event on ASI, and that's when I'm going to buy in, right? So I'm just waiting for that to happen, and then I will pounce. So yeah. Absolutely. All right, guys. So listen, we're caught up on the chat. got through the news, so I am going to go eat some supper. I came on mainly just so that we could have a look at the monthly close. Very, very nice, guys. I think it was a successful close in my opinion, but we're going to stay on top of it, right? So yeah, it's not certain that ASI will. No, it's not absolutely, but it will be on everywhere else. They've already, all the other exchanges for the most part have already announced that they're supporting it, like Binance and everyone else has already announced that they are supporting the merger. So yeah. All right, guys, if you're new, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button, guys. Thank you, as always, for being here, guys. I appreciate it. For those of you who popped in for the live stream this evening, thank you so much. To everyone watching the replay, guys, click the join button to support the channel or jump over to the Patreon. I got another TA. I'm uploading another TA lesson onto the Patreon tonight, and I just went through a whole bunch of one-on-one video calls with coaching sessions with some of the members over on the Patreon, guys. So if you want to get involved in that, then just jump on over to the Patreon. Links down below. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the morning live stream. Have a fantastic day, guys.